it out. Another day, still $1 short. Hear the money talk, product giving no response. In a place, common sense not adding up. Schemes cooking, but the pot is not hot enough. And the steam from the kettle stings. Kitchen flames, heat temperatures and cold streets. Birds watching crumbs fall into the concrete. Hands over fists, nose of grindstone meat. Man, we on the block and it's on again. You hear the sirens chime, flesh and beast sizzling.
What? Food desert? What is that? It's not a term that I heard often in my lifetime. All of these words, most of them, I've never heard before. I moved to Baltimore.
I think it's as simple as this. There is absolutely no way for us to achieve food equity in Baltimore City or anywhere if the people who directly are impacted by the issue are not the ones who define the problem and create the solutions to that problem.
A food desert for Baltimore City is an area that is low income. They usually do not have access to cars, and they're a quarter of a mile away from the nearest grocery store that would have fresh produce, fresh food.
If I rip out 80% of a market by precluding sale, what happens to that market? And so that's what happened to black neighborhoods. Now, those neighborhoods, the market drops, now the tax base drops.
Poor people in this country, and black people and brown people more disproportionately, even within the group of poor people, experience food apartheid. Food apartheid is real. So I ask you that we start by changing the language of what we call the problem. We don't have a problem of food deserts in this city. We have a problem of food apartheid.
We're living in an era of disposition and dispossession in many black cities. We got to get back to owning land and not just sharing or, which is nothing inherently wrong with sharing, but sharing is not going to change the underlying dynamics and material conditions of black people.
Exactly.
It is a story of pain. It's a story of struggle, but it also is a story of resilience. It's a story of compassion, and it's a story of strength. And that's the stories that we have to hold on to if we're ever going to move forward.
And they license to kill.